This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. Burlap wreaths make great decorations for any occasion, and the best part, they're simple yet elegant craft projects just about anyone can make. And Samantha Croy is here this morning to walk us through it. So I kind of was a little hesitant that anyone can make, because when I mean anyone but me.
No, that's not true. Now this one is funny because sometimes you can get goofed up with the directions. So that's the main thing here. But everything is really cheap, and what you're gonna need is a wire wreath frame. So hopefully we can see that
Which
here.
you can buy at your local craft store or even...
Correct, yes. So a little bit of floral wire, which is gonna last you for a very long time. So you're not gonna need too much of that. And the burlap. This is, I believe, 30 feet.
Okay.
And it just makes it around depending on how big and fluffy you want your wreath to be.
All right. Now, is there a certain type of burlap you want to get? Like, I noticed that this is just kind of, it's more narrow than some.
Yep.
So you want to get this kind?
Yes, this is the perfect kind, and you want it a little bit more longer.
Okay.
And if you want to do one that has maybe a lace attached to it, you can do that as
Okay.
well. It just is to your preference.
Okay. Or you can just add that afterwards when you want. Okay.
Absolutely.
So what are we doing?
So we're just doing this very basic, not too, fancy with decorations or anything, because like you said, for any occasion, this is going to be perfect. So this is just the basic wreath that then you can take to do whatever you would like. So to start off, we have the burlap wreath, and we are going to take this and fold it twice.
Okay.
So basically I folded it in half, and then one more time. And if you want to go ahead and cut off a little bit of the wire frame.
Like a little piece like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hold this up as I show this. So basically I'll take this.
Okay.
And you want to just attach it right to the frame.
To hold it.
And you hold it in.
Okay.
Yep, so that's your first part.
Okay.
Then you kind of just break it apart a little bit. And this is just going to be tucked underneath. So you'll go through, there are 3 different little loops here, and you'll just push it through. I'm just going to let this kind of fall to the ground, because you're going to want some room to work on this.
Okay.
So there's your first one. And then you're going to go through again, but you want to make sure that when you go through the 3 rings, that you're keeping them big looped.
And
Does that make sense?
So like you want them bunched up?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you have enough here, because like you said, you're going to bunch them together to then move to your next loop.
Okay.
So depending on how big you want it, and you can definitely use a couple of them, but basically that's just what you do. You just bunch it together. So it started out like this with all the 3 loops.
Right.
And then you just
Now, how many
right
times
together.
do you have to use this floral wire? Just once to start it off with, or?
Not very often.
Okay.
Let me see here.
So you're just twisting it to kind of...
Yeah, once you bunch it together, you twist it on the back.
Okay.
So I'll flip this over here. But you want to make sure that you keep it really tight, because obviously it will start to unravel, and that's where that's going to come into play if you need it.
Gotcha.
So we're going to wrap it here. And then underneath, you're not even going to need that again. You'll probably use it maybe 3 times all throughout, definitely at the end, of course. And then I'll just go through once again. So if you want to show off the finished product.
Look at this.
And it didn't take long at all, maybe 10 minutes.
And then you just bought another different kind of chevron type pattern of burlap to make it into the bow on top. And then I'm assuming you just glued that one on?
Nope, I just used the wire again.
Look at that.
Yep, so it's easy to take on and off. And I plan to either put an S down here at the bottom, or an initial for your last name, or if you want to use your address letters, or fall is literally right around the corner on Wednesday. Throw in some flowers, some leaves in there. It'd be perfect.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love this. All right, perfect. What we'll do is we'll post everything on our website at ktvo.com, and we'll kind of walk you through the process again, all right?
Absolutely.
Thanks for that, and we'll be right back.